Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal recap on episode 5 of The Boy Next World. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, we're back to exactly where we left off when Sirius went to Pugin's room and Pugin says that he's sick, telling Sirius that he's sick and acting like a full-blown baby. I feel like Sirius at this point was just glad to see Pugin and that he didn't go anywhere or anything happened while he left. Anyways, since Pugin is sick, Sirius is going to take care of Pugin and hopefully stay with Pugin. Because Pugin didn't want to let Sirius leave his side for a second and he misses Sirius for 2 days he was away. Plus, now he's being like a big sick baby, so of course, to Sirius, Pugin is acting cute that Pugin deserves a kiss. The kiss was getting too carried away and it will lead to more than just kiss, so Sirius quickly realized this and stopped. But the thing is right now, that kiss rise Pugin's mushroom and Sirius sees that and wants to know if he can help Pugin with what's happening right now. Sirius seems to sometimes forget that everything is first for Pugin and Sirius needs to be gentle. Let me tell you something, when I saw the legs, I was like, this is deja vu of episode 4 in Love in the Air. Only difference is we get to see the full view that we didn't get to see what happened in episode 4 and we're seeing it in episode 5 of this drama. Oh, I'm going back to watch it because I didn't analyze this very well. After all that mission was over, Homeboy felt satisfied with everything. Hell, Pugin felt very satisfied with his care Baymax. But seriously, how did Sirius even control his mushroom? Now, when I saw Pugin being shy, I was like, boy, you waited too late to hide. Sirius saw all the goods. The way Sirius is taking his time to get to the center of the lollipop, the world will never know. Okay, now that that is over, let's get to real concerns here. Sirius then told Pugin to always tell him whenever things get serious with him, even if he's sick. Pugin tells Sirius that the reason he never told Sirius is because he never wanted to worry Sirius. Pugin said he also is used to taking care of himself since he is the one that's always alone. But Sirius told Pugin that he will be there for Pugin and that he is not alone anymore. Is it me or going down through the episode, like we're episode 5 right now, but going down through the episode, Sirius doesn't seem of a red flag anymore. Well, it is confirmed by Pugin that Sirius will be staying the night and also he asked to stay forever. Now, we all know that request for forever is a bit much because Sirius doesn't have forever, especially with the deal that he made with his mother. Sirius, the things you do for this boy, he and the other people and even the world will never know. The next thing you know, the scene changes to Sirius waking up to a Pugin that was not the Pugin he's with. Pugin here was supposed to be sick, but he's not sick, and Sirius was not sure who this Pugin is, because Pugin is fully healthy right now, but because Sirius action, this Pugin is suspicious and realizes that the Sirius in front of him is not the Sirius he knows and loves. But with the lies you tell Pugin and yourself, you should have just pretended everything was okay. But for some reason, you could tell everything was all lies. Why and how? Okay, so the next we see is Sirius in white waking up and he is transported to an all-white room with another Sirius in black, with him telling Sirius in white that Sirius went to what we called an alternate future and what the life would be like with a Pugin. I'm telling you, this is some Jet Li yin yang stuff. Like, who's the real one here? Yep, confusion has hit. But this part, when he said all that, all I could think about is that this Black Sirius is Sandman because he could control everything in his dreams. Anyways, as soon as Sirius woke up, we see him in the room of Hugin. Apparently, I'm not sure what's real anymore. Anyways, he made us, the viewers, realize it's not the first he dreamt about the room and the Black Sirius. But what does all that mean? Sirius then went to the sleeping Pugin, and beside him, he decided to confess everything. But what's good is this if Pugin is asleep? Sirius said he's afraid if Pugin knows the truth about him lying about everything, about the parallel world, and about him being in a relationship with Pugin, will Sirius be upset with him and leave him? I don't know. Upset, yes. Leave, I'm not sure. Okay, let's go back into when Sirius told the story of how he got to know Pugin. But at that time, Sirius made the story let the viewers believe that the story is from a parallel world at that time. But I knew it was a lie because no way in the world of any universe everything that happened in this world would be the same. Nah, it gotta be some different thing. Anyways, let's talk about the real life story here with no parallel lies. Pugin and Sirius attended the same high school together. Only thing is, Pugin is younger than Sirius. At this time, Pugin was in grade 10 and Sirius was in grade 12. Oh, also, Wim also attended the same school too. In class, some boys were talking bad about Sirius, and Pugin defended Sirius even though at the time Pugin didn't know Sirius. While Pugin was inside defending Sirius, Sirius was outside listening to everything. Also, I see why Sirius fell for Pugin. Because of Pugin's actions, Sirius went to Wim and planned to ask Wim, not plan, but begged Wim to befriend Pugin. Now I get why Pugin only sees and notices Wim and how they get to be close. The more I watch this drama, the more I get to understand Sirius more. This drama is kinda mostly talking about Sirius and how he came to know Pugin. It's like a story that's secretly telling us about Sirius's life. So Sirius was ready to tell Pugin the truth, but Pugin was being very cute and clingy to Sirius. He couldn't tell him. Pugin needs to know the truth, Sirius. He needs to know it from you, or else it will only get worse if he finds out from someone else. Again, I love the color contrast. This is one big mess that Sirius invented just to get close to Pugin. I feel because of the deal he made with his mother is closing and he is graduating soon. He had to act fast because once he graduates, his mother will get him and he will never see Pugin again. So, everyone here ordering food, and I believe this is Dan, and Dan keeps ordering a lot of food more than everyone else. While the food is on their way, Jin, who clearly and strangely can read minds, when he started reading everyone's minds, all we get was Sirius was only thinking about Pugin and his health. Everyone else was shocked that Sirius was there, and the only thing that was on Pugin's mind was the food. Then later, Sirius got a call from Wim who showed concern about the day he went to his mother and he got so worried that he called his older brother who clearly did not show any worries for Sirius when he told him that Sirius went to his mother. While talking and listening to Wim, Jin came to ask to talk to Wim. Sirius never told Wim he was handing the phone to Jin, so poor Wim was talking a lot on the phone and Jin listened. Jin then spoke and asked to go movies, and because Wim doesn't really like Jin, he told him no. I see why Jin likes you now. Jin constantly have to listen to the thoughts of others because they never tell the truth. But Wim always says what he's thought, what he's thinking. So lies is impossible, right? Jin wanted to read Sirius' mind, but Sirius never have anything on his mind unless he's with Pugin. Anyways, Jin asks Sirius to arrange a movie date with him and Wim, but Sirius declines until Jin mentioned to go with Pugin, and we all know that Sirius doesn't want that, so Sirius eventually agreed to do that job. So everyone left, leaving them alone. Well, they live the same place, they can also go back home. Pugin asked about why he went home, and Pugin heard a lot that Sirius had to say about his mother. His mother is very abusive, and Sirius had to endure all this with her while still doing the things that she wants him to do. Sirius said Wim knows all about his life, and Wim had to see it himself. It seems Sirius only has one friend, and that is Wim. Sirius said because of his mother, he never experienced childhood and have fun, so Pugin took him to somewhere fun. But in my opinion, this place that Pugin took him is not really much fun. It's more of a gambling claw machine, which is not that fun. It's just a gambling thing. Well, it might be an addictive machine, but it's an addictive machine that they never let go of and won something. This was their winning prize, a cute painter brown bear. Even though Sirius wanted to just get a bigger beer and buy it, but Pugin likes this one because Sirius worked hard on winning it. Next stop is to take couples photos, which Sirius took, and he decided to take this one as a token because Pugin got the beer, why not him take the picture? Somehow I love this pose. It shows hidden secrets, and if anyone sees it, it should be very curious to everyone that they want to know what they did is real. The next day, the same guy who worked for Sirius's mother went to Pugin. He called Pugin's real name, which indicated that they researched about Pugin. Anyways, he said that if the mother of Sirius wanted to talk to Pugin, technically she wanted to know his price. Basically, she wanted to pay Pugin to stay away from her son. In the end credit, we see Sirius in his room and he's looking at the picture he took with Pugin. We also went back in time, which seems that we're gonna see a lot of time traveling. But anyways, we went back in time and Wim sees that Sirius is looking at the school his mother picked out for him, and he said he has no choice but to go. Then Wim sees Pugin and came up with an idea. Wim asked Pugin on the university he wishes to go, and Pugin said that he wants to go to the same university as his father. He called a name, but we the viewers did not hear it. Hell, if I could read thigh, I could read the lips. Also, it feels like Pugin has been telling a lot of stuff about himself to Wim. That would explain why Sirius knows these things. Because of that, Sirius went to sign up for that university. Now I get it. Sirius went to his mother and begged her to attend the same university as Pugin and made a deal on going to the university for a year, and when he graduated, or maybe more than a year, and once he graduated, plus the freedom that he begged for, after that we will go back to his mother and do as she said. While that is happening, his mother must have secretly searched up why Sirius is being like this and ended up finding out it wasn't a why but a who. The story is getting interesting. Okay, guys, that is the end of my personal recap on episode 5 of The Boy Next World. Stay tuned for my recap on episode 6. And as always, if you like any of it, give them a thumbs up, subscribe with notification bells so you never miss any of my videos, and I will see you next time.